What's up, everybody? Wow, time to get back to work, right? So, what are we doing? We're drawing Final Fantasy VII. Vincent. I got this to get through tonight, tomorrow, so I can get everything shipped out and be done. Be done. So, it's the goal here. That's what we're up against, folks. That's what we're up against. Bow, 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 bow. What up, Ash? Hmm. Your phone dinged. It was like, what up, son? It's time to draw. So, alright, anyways, let's move on. Let's move on with life. Let's get it going. Do 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 do. Alrighty. I wonder. what it is about this that I'm not particularly... Yeah, fuck that up. I just sometimes, man, sometimes you just know you're gonna fuck something up and you do it anyway. Yeah. It's okay. It's what whiteout's for. Just let that dry. Redo that too. I don't understand. First off, let's... Now we don't have the... don't have the bars. I don't understand why. What changes? But whatever. God damn it. What the fuck is up with this? What's so hard about drawing this fucking shit? is so weird. Hey, what up, dude?
Hello, everybody. What is it we are working on? I see in front of me.
Final Fantasy VII sketches. His face is becoming a little problematic. I don't know.
Ah,
It's not a hard guy to draw by any means. Just sometimes the pen doesn't want it to go where you want it to go.
fair enough. So, we've talked about Ben Affleck and Batman and how, maybe he's getting tired of always being asked about Batman and things like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it almost seems like he's burdened by being Batman,
Oh,
right?
it's really, really tough with all that money
Right.
and fame.
But then I look at like Henry Cavill, and he really loves being Superman. It seems like
Sure.
he really just embraces it any chance he gets. I was looking at his Instagram. He's at a football game, and people are yelling out Superman. And he's signing autographs with the little Superman symbol and shit. And like, it's like he likes it. He likes being that character. Where Ben Affleck's like, I'm more than Batman, and that bums me out because he makes a really good Batman. And
So
I hope they keep him as
he wanted
Batman
an
for any
Oscar
still
for
films.
writing and directing, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, has Henry Cavill done that?
No, not that I know of.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, he's in a different place. Plus, the man's going through like a divorce, despite the rumors. Like Vanity, or was it one of those
They've
report?
been broken up for a while though. It's been like a year.
Oh yeah, it's been a year with the kids, and you know what I mean. Like it's on and again, off again, and now she looks like she might file. So who knows what he's going through, bro?
Right.
I don't know. I don't care anymore. I think that's kind of the point for me. Like I'm done. Like whenever they figure out how to fucking make the easiest fucking movie in the world, which is a Batman movie, get back to
Right.
me. You know? So it's just like I just okay,
Yeah.
So sorry for you and your burden of being fucking recognized and people like you.
The
Like I
one of
don't
the one of the most all-time recognized characters ever.
He
I
knew
think
this
like
going into it. He's a grown man.
mhm. Who would if you had to say like there's Batman, there's Mickey Mouse. Can you think of a couple others that are pretty much the most
Jesus. I don't know. In that order.
right?
I don't know. I mean, like Batman can survive Joel Schumacher. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If Joel Schumacher had made a bunch of Superman movies, I don't know. I mean, yeah, Superman could survive because he's been around long enough. But I just. And then they're like reporting the day, Matt Reeves may not be directing, may have dropped out.
Oh
And then
man.
Umberto comes on and goes, it's just a fucking thing his agent's doing to try to get more money. And I'm just like, fuck all this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't care anymore. Get back to me when you're actually making a fucking movie. I'll start caring. Because right now, I give two fucks. I'm not gonna
That's
sit
fair.
here and stress over like whether they can. I mean, I don't think Batman. I think Batman could be a Netflix series and a movie, and not shake. See, if you want to break new ground, Batman's a character you can do it with. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So, I mean, whatever. I mean, it's not gonna hurt one fucking. It's not gonna. If he's in a Netflix show and a movie, it's not gonna hurt cause one sale of. No one's going. Oh, no one saw that Batman movie. I don't think you need to spend $250 million making a Batman movie too. By the way,
Right.
like I just think. I mean, I get when you have to make like Asgard. You got a $150 million budget or some shit. I get it. But it's fucking Batman. Like this is not. I mean, You know, it's a man in a bat costume
Right, and some dark alleys,
and some
rooftops.
dark alleys and some rooftops. You know, you can spend John Wick money and get the same fucking movie, bro. You know,
Hmm.
I mean, sad to say, they're actually going to make a decent Wolverine movie before they make a Batman movie. Who would have thought that was possible?
Is that getting good reviews?
Phenomenal. It's 2 weeks out and they did screenings, bro. And everyone's coming back saying this is just the fucking movie that we've always wanted to see. The version of Wolverine we've always wanted, out of all of them.
Nice.
You know.
And that is that because of the actual story and portrayal, or because
Yeah,
they're
because
rated
the story
R?
and they didn't do a ton of shit. Like the word was like Fox was like nervous because they said it would be boring because there's just there's no you know
Hmm.
typical fucking Hollywood shenanigans, dude. Because these characters like Logan and Batman, they can be just character pieces, you know? What have we all been asking for? To see Batman do detective work, you know what I mean? No one
Hmm.
said, you know what I really want? I want to see Batman with a rifle filing aliens. You know, like nobody asked for this except Zack Snyder, you know? And I'm a Zack Snyder fan, man. Except I'm not too much of a fan of his writing. I don't think he should be allowed to write a script. Um, but I mean, you put the Stranger Things guys, you know, on a Netflix fucking series and get fucking Gareth Evans from The Raid to fucking direct. What do you think? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Batman's like a horror. You could do a horror thing with Batman and still make it PG-13 and it would work. I mean, we all just want to see the Arkham Asylum story on screen, a version of it, right? In the way that the Civil
Hmm.
War was a version of it. It's not a one-to-one. But that's what we're all saying. We all want to see that. Introduce all these villains, fucking get Batman,
Right. Like the
fucking
scene with Daredevil where he's going down the throughout the hallways and stairwells fighting people. If you did that with Batman in a jail cell Arkham Asylum shit for an hour or two, I'd
yeah,
watch that.
yeah.
Going through the med bay, going through corridors in the roof, whatever, courtyard, all that
This
shit.
isn't rocket science. So when they turn it into some fucking, you know, he's to be Oscar material. Remember the dream. Anytime I hear about the executive, I think about executives talking about Batman. I just picture Saul Guerrero from Rogue One. Remember the Oscars. Remember Nolan. It's like Batman doesn't. I mean, it doesn't need to be an Oscar. You can inadvertently win one because you fucking put your heart and soul into this shit. You know, and you
Right.
legitimately do something fucking interesting. But you know, I don't know, man. You know, I don't know how this ends up being more difficult than it needs to be. And then it's like, oh, this guy plays Batman. He doesn't want to be Batman anymore. Oh my god. Oh no, he doesn't want to be Batman anymore. You know? Okay, don't be Batman. I don't give a shit. You know? I'm not gonna sit here and go, no, we must convince the Affleck to be Batman. Go support the movie. That'll get him motivated. Fuck you. You don't want to be Batman? Don't fucking do it. I don't give a shit. It's not my lawsuit. You know? Ash says I don't get why WB can't figure out these movies. Bro, man, they got a lot more movies they can't figure out at Warner Brothers. They got nothing to do with Bat and Man in it, you know?
Right.
And at the end of the day, I'll tell you why. Because it's fucking a bunch of fucking too many cooks. You remember that? Remember that short? Too
Hmm.
many cooks.
Yeah.
Too many cooks. That's exactly what it's. Too many people all having a fucking. I think it should be this. It's like just fucking for real, man. You know, they have the best characters. They got plenty of money. They got a guaranteed return on whatever investment they put into it. You know, if it
Hmm.
breeds quality. Period. They have no excuse. There is no excuse. Well, Rob, they are a movie studio. They have other movies to make. They, aren't made of money. Bro, these fucking Batman, you put a fucking yellow piece of paint on a black t-shirt and you fucking make a gazillion dollars with Batman. You know? I'm
Hmm.
sorry, but not a lot of movies are fucking doing that, you know? Few pull that one off. Superman can do it. Star Wars can fucking do it. So that's what we're talking about here. And it just So ridiculous. It is. This is fucking. It's absolutely ridiculous. The
Right.
whole fucking concept that this is even like really. You man is just telling me you found a guy who's willing to be fucking Aquaman more than a guy who wants to be Batman. You know,
Yeah.
I love being Aquaman. Really? That's interesting. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, well, that's exactly right, Kyle. You know, it's Schnepp. Schnepp's got a point there. 'Cause that's all I hear. Too many cooks. I mean, I watch that thing all the time, man. That's, I love it. Because that's Hollywood right there. Why don't we get a version of Batman where he's never in the suit? You know? He's just a briefcase. Marlon Brando this shit up. I used to feel this way about the Punisher. I'm like, you get the fuck out of here. This is that hard to do. You know? And I like Lexi's take on him, except I didn't like the fact that he didn't have the motorcycle. I'm like, really? The Punisher's gonna run around New York? You know? He's just gonna run? That's not gonna work. I'll fix that fucking eye. It's like sometimes you don't have a rapidograph that's small enough. I just don't think it's so hard.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's so easy, even a caveman could do it. I mean, they're making a fucking Black Panther movie. I mean, they're filming it right now.
Right. I mean,
You
they
know?
made an Ant-Man movie.
Yeah, they're making two of them. They're filming the sequel right now. There's gonna be two Ant-Man movies out before. Ooh, I don't know, man.
I didn't know they were making a sequel to Ant-Man. All
Yeah,
right.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. They're filming it. Because they got their fucking shit together. They're gonna make a whole Star Wars trilogy before fucking. Who would have thought? You know, after the Dark Knight Rises, we'd see a whole new Star Wars trilogy plus other Star Wars films before a Batman standalone. And I know, like on Collider last week, they were saying something like, technically Ben Affleck will have played Batman more times in movies because if you count his appearances in, you know, Batman v Superman, Suicide Squad, and Wonder Woman. I guess he has a cameo on that. Spoilers. Who the fuck cares? And
Right.
Justice League. And I'm like, yeah, but he's gonna have like less screen time than like Batman Begins. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so he's been in more movies. He's tired. Get the fuck. I don't. I just don't want. And I'm tired of hearing about like how actors complain about the fucking Batman suit. You know what I mean? Because it's like, no shit. You know? No shit. You didn't know this? You haven't been around for like 30 years? It's going to suck being in that fucking suit.
Yeah.
You know? You want an easy fucking costume? Go get on Law and Order. I don't give a shit. You know?
What costumes do they wear on Law and Order?
They just wear suits.
Right. I know.
Yeah. There you go. Real fucking easy.
Bum 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 bum.
You know? Chad Boswick, whatever. The guy who plays fucking Black Panther hated that fucking costume. He's like, I was going to die in that thing. So what? I mean, they're paying you, bro. You know.
Right.
I expect it to be, hard. You know. Sorry, it wasn't a big fucking party. Your job. You know. Go work sanitation. Go move furniture. Right, Brandon?
Yep. I'll play Batman.
But like I said, he moved his career into independent, sort of directors movies, and he succeeded in that transition. He should have stayed there. You know,
Right.
if he didn't, he knew what he was getting himself into. He'd already done this. He did this with Daredevil. You know what I mean? He knew the kind of fucking scrutiny, you know, the attention. He knows. He's fucking best
Kyle's
friends with
Kyle's going to bed. Good night, Kyle.
no. He's best friends with fucking Matt Damon. You know? You thinking Matt Damon ain't going? Everyone always asks me about porn. You know?
Right.
If I was talented, Mr. Ripley, and all they do is ask me about the porn. But you won't get word about it till after Justice League, one way or the other, you know?
Right.
Because if they announce him not being Batman post Justice League,
Another year or two for another Batman movie.
no, it's going to tank some of the movie, bro.
Uh,
You know? Here we go. Well, why bother seeing it? Truth, you know? Millions of dollars traveling around to do a bunch of crazy shit, wear a fucking costume. I know. Get to every. I mean, I just don't. I don't get it. You know. Well, it's hard. Yeah, I know. I believe I know. You know what's hard, man? Getting paid fucking $700 a fucking month to get up at fucking 4:30 in the morning and run fucking 14 miles. You know what I mean? Like freeze your fucking ass off. That's hard too, Matt or Ben. Go fucking. Not all the army in the military shit is fucking guys fucking playing. Acting like they're in Call of Duty. A lot of no pay, shitty jobs in the world. Go join the Foreign Legion. My brother tried once. Almost got in if it wasn't for his epilepsy. Couldn't believe my brother was gonna. My brother joined the Foreign Legion. Hmm. I wanted that too. I was like, I just want to tell my brothers, what? He's in the Foreign Legion. Yeah. Is he French? Oh no. No, they accept anybody. It's the only place that would possibly take him because of his epilepsy. Those guys fucking rough it. Foreign Legion dudes. Whew. Eating fish head stew and shit.
ugh.
Oh yeah.
Pass. Hard pass.
Oh, I'm sorry. You got to get action figures. And no, 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 no. It's about the commercialism. Oh, you didn't know that going into the Batman movie. This was new to you. I don't. So maybe he wants to be the next George Clooney, right? Go around be a diplomat to the United Nations or some shit. I don't fucking know.
All right.
He wants
Batman could
that
do that.
Sean Penn thing where he can capture El Chapo. One day they're gonna fucking murder that guy for, you know,
Mm-hmm.
if you inadvertently get the fucking drug king of the kingpin fucking arrested, it's just a matter of time before they catch you.
It's usually frowned upon.
What are you, Ross?
Is that something he says?
That's when he was dating the college student. They're like, "You're a professor. You can't date this." He's like, "No, no, it's okay. It's frowned upon." Turns out it's not okay. It's against. It's just funny. He's like, "No, no, it's just frowned upon." Yeah, what up, Marcus? I'm pretty sure Cavile's probably like, hey, great, Ben Bad's out. I get Man of Steel too. Do 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 do.
Right. Doesn't phase him one bit.
Yeah.
Let's try this blue. Here's the plug-in for that. Don't tell me she put it in there.
Yeah, so we celebrated our Valentine's Day little thing this weekend by eating a donut. Friday, it knocked me out for 8 hours. Came right home, passed out for 8 hours.
Sounds about right.
I had a headache all night. And then we went out to dinner and had this dessert. I can't take sugar, man. I just don't eat a lot of it.
Right.
And it was just like we had this cookie. It's fucking. It's I call it Little Evil. You know, after JTE from the Schmo Days. It's fucking. It's too good, but couldn't even finish it. Both of us, we were sharing it. We couldn't finish it. It was just too much. It's like, okay, I'm out. I'm done. No, it's great. I had to come home and nap for 2 hours. I'm like, I can't. I got work to do. I can't be doing this. So, there. Love you. I'm going back to work. Got shit to do.
Ash says, I took the wife to see Finding Neverland, the Broadway play, the other night for Valentine's Day. Really enjoyable.
Yeah, that's cool. I like plays. I don't have a problem with musicals. I'm not a fan of, but I like plays. Anytime Hollywood shits on fucking superhero films, but then gives a musical an Oscar nod, I just fucking want to throw myself out a window. You know, I'm like musicals. How are they any fucking less ridiculous? You know, everyone gets superpowers in a musical. You know, they can fly. Even in law, they go up in the clouds. They can do whatever they want in a musical, and it's totally okay. You know, they can all dance in traffic on L.A. You know, and everyone, no one's mad.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they get superpowers in fucking musicals, and it's a okay. But they don't wear a mask. Oh, except in that one called Phantom of the Opera, where he wore the mask. I see. You see what I'm saying, Brandon?
Mm-hmm.
The musicals get a fucking pass. Gene Kelly, fucking roller skates in the middle of fucking traffic. You know, he's just gonna get killed. You know, he's. But in a musical, everyone just moves out the way and lets him do his thing.
Right.
What are you humming about?
I was looking at just comic book stuff. Merritt Michael said, so I guess some people are smart enough to invest in Brigade early, signing these bad boys, and someone put like 20 copies of issue 1 of Brigade on his table to sign.
What? Because the TV deal that will probably never happen, or the movie deal?
Who knows? Maybe.
They signed a movie deal. It doesn't mean shit, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll make the movie. Maybe they won't. You know. Movie comes out, they're all wearing normal clothes and shit. You know. Like, I say go full shoulder pads, bro. Let's do it. Little skull thingy on his head. Battlefield Earth braids and shit.
Okay.
Stuff's like Street Fighter works better in animation. I don't know why.
Right.
Youngblood's the only idea that could work as a movie because it's the celebrity superhero. You know, there's an idea there. Everything else is like, it's more of like an animation thing. But animation's broken in this country, so.
Mm.
And the Supreme has some cool stories, the Alan Moore ones, but I don't know how they adapt those to fucking.
Right.
They're pretty intense, bro.
They're not for everyone.
Ms. Supreme, Kid Supreme, like I don't know how that's going to. Then they'll just turn the movie into like Hancock or something, you know.
Right. That's too dark. Let's try. It's that blue. Maybe that blue.
Yeah, I hope they don't fuck up Wonder Woman or Justice League. You know,
Right.
I want them to see. I want to see them do well, but I am not sitting here fucking counting my days. Can't wait. Like I'm like, well, we'll see. You know.
Yeah.
Guess Larry Fong's shooting the cinematography on Predator.
I didn't even know they were making another one.
Shane Black's writing and directing. He co-wrote and he was in the first one.
Hmm.
We'll see, man. I've heard there's a little kid in it, so I don't. Remember Iron Man 3? That Shane Black can write some dope ass movies, but every time he puts a kid in the fucking film, I don't know,
I want that kid to be in every Marvel movie now, like a Stan Lee cameo. Like he just pops in, like, "Hey, you remember me?" And gives everybody anxiety attacks and just fucking everyone just loses their shit. Like, oh god. Or Thor starts having daddy issues. Black Widow starts ballerina dreaming it again. The Hulk can't transform. Oh God, get that kid out of here! I know, right? Fuck. And then you find out later the kid's Loki all along,
No, he's
just
Loki's
messing.
kid.
Right, he's just
How about
messing
that?
with him.
Oh yeah, he's Loki just messing with him. Yeah, I get
Right.
it.
So he's
Or
messing with
he's
Tony
really
Stark.
Stanley. He takes off the mask and it's Stanley in a Mission Impossible mask. Or he's really the Ten Rings. Fucking what's his face? Mandarin.
Right, they're
The kid's
Mandarin.
the real Mandarin. I'm the real Mandarin. I'm the Mander kid. Hold on, I can't eat.
It's a possibility.
The Mander kid.
Where is the charger?
You'll never see me.
On the playground.
I
Where's the...
warned them, man. I worked on that license. I'm like, look, guys, I know this guy looks cool, but they got a way of fucking with us in trailers. We don't know. Put him on the shirt. He's amazing. Oof, that did not work. Warned him again with fucking the Avengers. Oh no, it was Iron Man 3. I warned him with the Mandarin and with Super Patriot. They didn't listen. I was like, they got a way of fucking. Remember Hawkeye turned all evil and shit? You know? Remember that? We put him on
Mm-hmm.
everything and then fucking no one wanted those shirts. Well, Super Patriot could fucking kidnap he could kidnap the president for all I know. I mean, and that's what he did. It was hilarious. I'm sitting in the movie like he's actually kidnapping the president. I mean, I wasn't serious. Like he was a villain in the comics. Yeah, they got a kidney printer for me. At least it's an internal because I don't like it. I don't know, man. I just don't know. I mean, Shane Black's a good writer. I like the kids in fucking Stranger Things, but Shane Black doesn't have a good track record with kids in his movies. Is what I'm trying to
I'll,
say. You know?
I'll be right back.
Yeah. That's the bigger issue for me. It's just so far not so good. But if it's like the Burbs with Predators, I don't know. Maybe I would like that. I mean, I don't have much hope in it. It. You just kind of wanted to see. We just kind of wanted to see a hardcore fucking Predator movie, man. So it's really kind of a shame. Maybe I'm wrong, but oh well. You know. I don't know, man. It could be like Newt, right? Where the kid's just trapped somewhere. Could be a remake of Alien or Aliens. So, don't know. We don't know. We'll see. Got to give Shane Black the benefit of the doubt, dude. Nice Guys was dope. I mean, he's a good writer, you know. Just his daddy has to beat up the predator. Give me back my son. You know. To catch a predator. Just popped in my head. To catch. Oh, that would be the best.
I've returned.
I was thinking, man, they got the kid in this movie. Maybe they're gonna call it To Catch a Predator. But you know, like, I'm not gonna make that graphic and put it on Twitter because I don't want the fucking
The
fallout. But
heat. Yeah, you don't want the heat. Yeah.
yeah, you know, he's in the burbs. He's hunting. I don't know, man. I don't know what they're up to, man. You know, Fox is like 1 in like 15 with these Predator movies. You know,
I didn't think the last one was too bad.
Oh, when the guy was working at the desk
The desk.
in Requiem, it opens up with the Predator, like with the desk job.
Oh no, I'm just talking about with Brody, in the jungle
Oh, you didn't see
and all
Predator
the.
Requiem. I forgot
I
about
probably
Predators. You should go see the one before that.
wait, which Rec? That's the one after the Alien first Predator, right?
Yeah, you gotta see Predator Requiem.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen it. Where
Ooh.
they're in the sewer or something.
Ugh.
But I'm talking the last one. I think it was the Rodriguez one with the.
Yeah, whatever.
I mean, it wasn't like horrible, but it wasn't
It's
great.
soft remake of the first movie.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I don't.
Hmm. Yeah, I get the hang of it. Hmm. Ash says that was the action figure I wanted. Desk job Predator. Deluxe set comes with the chair and desk.
He had a desk job. Like it was the funniest fucking thing, dude. It was like, I guess there would be guys working I don't know if that's exactly what I want to see though. I don't. What kills me about fucking the Predators and shit, man, just like aliens, is there's a million fucking Dark Horse comics out there, bro. You know?
Hmm.
They can pull a bunch of different stories from. There's got to be a bunch of science fiction novels with space marine wars they can license and adapt into a Predator. There's so many fucking things they can do. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So just to be like, we'll just remake the first one, strand them all on a planet. Like, guys, dude, like you're gonna have to fucking don't do it. You know? And just the idea of putting Predator in the suburbs is like, I don't want to see Goonies fight the Predator, man. You know what I do want someone needs to do? I'll tell you what someone needs to do right now. Someone needs to go fucking get a picture of Frank Grillo from The Punisher and mock him into that fucking Riverdale show and do Punisher kills Riverdale. You ever seen Archie versus the Punisher?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to see that right now. You just murder them all. Should just cast Stephen Lang as old ass Batman, and make Batman Beyond. How about that? How about them apples? Find like some kid that looks like a young Diego Luna to play Terry. What was Terry? Was he? It's an Irish last name. Is he Hispanic? What the fuck? I don't know. What?
Terry McGinnis,
Yeah.
he was actually, come to find out, he was not a clone, but
Huh?
they.
No. I don't want DC Comics. I want fucking in the cartoon. I don't care what.
This isn't the cartoon.
Oh, okay. All right.
It was later
Ruin my
on.
life. Bring it.
It was later put on.
Uh,
Amanda Waller put Bruce Wayne's DNA
no.
into
No. Is that
it went to
real?
mom. Yeah, it's real. I could show you the episode.
That is horrible, dude. Why? Why can't it just be some fucking kid, man?
And so, but she did not plan on the tragedy of the dad dying. The mom
God,
lived,
why do
but
they do that? That is the fucking soap opera shit I can't stand about comics, man.
it was put into
Stefano fucking took Bruce Wayne's DNA and gave it to John and Marlena. If you even know what I'm talking about.
no,
Dr. Drake Ramore resuscitated him.
but can't remember if it was in the later in the Justice League Unlimited or that was in the in the Batman Beyond
No, they gotta
add-on
never
episode.
do that clone shit. Just some kid, man.
Well, that's what they did.
Fuck it. That's horrible. I wish I never knew that.
Sorry. Well, now you know how I feel when you ruin shit for me. I got one out of 100 things you ruined for me. So
Wish I never knew that. I don't like Batman Beyond anymore.
yeah, Terry McGinnis breaks into Amanda Waller's shit and wants to quit being Batman. Blah blah blah.
Oh, he just stops being Batman.
Yeah.
Here's how when you want to quit Batman, here's what you do. You just stop being Batman. There's no one's forcing anyone to do this. It's like they say on South Park, when people quit the internet, they have to announce it like suicide. Like
Right.
for some reason, I'm quitting social media. I don't want to be the Batman anymore. Then just no one cares, man. Just Batman stops being Batman one day. Goes away.
Bruce wouldn't tell him the truth or something about it, but Bruce didn't
But it doesn't
know.
need to be a fucking. That is so stupid.
And the whole point of it is there will always be a Batman. So Amanda Waller wanted to make sure that there would always be a Batman.
God, I hate that.
The world
That is
needs a
horrible.
Batman.
No, it doesn't. The world needs oxygen. Honestly, that's all we need. Oxygen and fresh water. Everything else is negotiable. The world needs a clone Superman. He can get more done. We really always need a guy to stay in one city and fight crime. At that right. Okay. So ridiculous, man. I was just saying what his ethnicity was. Now I find he's a fucking clone. Like the fucking, you know
Well,
what I
he's
mean? Like,
he's he's only half Bruce Wayne. The other half is actually the mom, the real mom.
because he always looked like
So
he had a tan. I thought he was maybe, some kind of mixed
well,
race or something. But
his mom's, I don't know.
they need an Irish last name. I don't.
Right, but it turns out that's from the dad, not. So he's actually Terry Wayne.
Fuck that, dude. That is stupid. That is horrible.
It was an add-on episode, so if you want, you could just pretend it was like
Yeah, I just
before.
pretend that doesn't exist because it's fucking horrible. Did Bruce Timm write that, or did some fucking asshole at the WB come with that shit?
I'd have to
I
look it
want to
up.
find out right now. I want to know who wrote that fucking nonsense, and I want to go bother them on Twitter.
All right, give me a second. Stop what I'm doing. I'm sorry, I'm having a little trouble, anyways. Let's see. For shits and giggles. Terry McGinnis. Clone episode. Clone epilogue. Let's see. Story by Bruce Timm and Dwayne McDuffie.
Okay, that's where they jumped the shark. That's where Rob and Bruce Timm part ways. Right there.
So
And that
yeah,
explains why all the
the
Batman
episode the
stories ever
episode
since have
is
sucked ass.
the episode's called Epilogue. It is the
Horrible.
13th
Absolutely fucking
episode of
horrible.
the second season of Justice League Unlimited, which tied
Oh,
together and
so it was in the
continued some.
Batman Beyond cartoon. That's why.
Well, hold on. Together and continued some plot points from Batman Beyond. This episode focused around Batman revealing a dark secret, which
That is fucking horrible. And there's a reason why I stopped watching those cartoons. Like I got out after Return of the Joker. You know? I figured, well done, pig. You know what I mean? Like I'm out. And the whole fucking and then I tried to watch Justice League and realized, oh, this is just gonna be fighting. And I'm like, I don't care about that. And my friends are like, but they're gonna have a lot of fucking characters in there. I don't care about a bunch of characters all appearing in the cartoon. I don't get a Woody because they reskinned fucking the Green Lantern and now he looks like Shazam. You know what I mean? It's the same fucking body type. They just put a new character on. No, that Wonder Woman is Hot Girl. It's fucking Wonder Twins. It's
you want to hear the actual plot for it?
sure.
I'll read it to you. Okay, so let's see. Batman's DNA was obtained years previously during one of his fights, right? Because
The DNA.
well, let's just say, Batman's gonna leave blood everywhere. All these superheroes, they don't realize they get cuts, scrapes, blood everywhere.
Uh-huh.
So they find a young couple that was almost
Oh.
identical, psychologically matched for Batman's father and mother.
Oh.
When Warren, the father, went in for what he thought was a flu shot, his reproductive DNA was overwritten by that of Batman's by nanobots. A year later, Terry was born, genetically the son of Mary McGinnis and Batman.
This is so ridiculously fucking stupid, man. That right there is worse than the prequels.
So there you go.
All of that.
In case you thought, I like how at first you didn't believe me, like I was just fucking with you.
Fuck that cartoon. Further proving my point that those fucking cartoons suck.
Is it bad that I kind of like that you did not like hearing that news?
You can whatever you want, dude. You can fucking enjoy sour grapes. I don't give a shit.
It's just funny. I don't think I've ever in the span
No,
of
you can talk about a ton of shit involving the story points. See, I thought you were talking about. I'm like, I don't remember that ever being in the cartoon. But then you said it Justice League Unlimited, Now that makes sense. Now, if you brought up any story point from Justice League, Justice League Unlimited, Young Justice, the Green Lantern cartoon, I'm not gonna know any of it. Okay, because I don't watch that shit. I find it all to be horrible, and it's just diluted versions of the cartoon I already got in the '90s. I'm sorry. As good as you got, I like Injustice. Great, I like bitter fucking coffee. So what? Like that's preference. I'm just saying they're all, but when they get in, anytime, this is why comic books drive me fucking crazy,
Hmm.
and then there's just no difference between comic books, that kind of comic book writing, and schlocky fucking soap opera writing. Days of Our
Right.
Lives. Oh, Stefano's gonna fucking go and just come back, and then he's this chick is she's really the clone baby, and he got the witchcraft, and they went to the Jamaican Voodoo Islands and brought back someone from the dead. They do this all the time, man. I used to sit there watching like women watch this, like this shit's straight comic book bullshit, like.
Yeah.
Straight aliens come down and abduct people in fucking soap operas. Like, I mean, like just weird shit. Like, you're just like, wait, what? You know?
My grandma used to watch Days of Our Lives, or no, Brave and the Beautiful, Bold and the Beautiful.
Brave and the Bold, so you almost said it, right? Because
Yeah,
that's a fucking soap opera name.
right.
World's
It,
Finest. That's a soap
it
opera
was
name.
it was one of them, but
Yeah.
Days of Our Lives, I think. But I'd be like if I stayed home from school because I was raised kind of by my grandparents, and she was watching. I'm just like, what? That guy got shot last week. She's like, yeah, he lived. I'm like, yeah, but he got like shot in the head. She goes, yeah, he's alive.
Meanwhile, you're reading fucking Brigade.
Uh,
It's just, I hate that. It's like, he just a guy. He's just a kid. Bruce took him on. He's a good fucking, turned out to be the right match. Who would have known? When they do that stuff, it cheapens and ruins things. It's horrible. Don't want to hear about clones and DNAs and midichlorians. Okay?
no midichlorians.
Don't want to hear it because the world needs a Batman. No, the world doesn't need a Batman. So how did the world get on before Batman? You know,
It's
it's
always
not
been
fucking
Batman.
Highlander, bro. Like, can she clone Santa Claus too? Since we're in that fucking universe.
Possibly.
Amanda Waller. It's a character I want to like and I hate. Hey, she's pretty cool in this Arrow show. Nope, ruined. Fucking horrible. Hey, you got a fucking dope ass actor who's gonna be in Suicide Squad. Nope, fucking stupid. I'm out of the Amanda Waller game, dude. They gotta earn that shit back. You know? Homegirl from fucking Luke Cage that runs the fucking Cobra Club or whatever the fuck it is now, man. Got more fucking street cred than Amanda fucking Waller. Well, at least I got One Punch Man. You know?
For now. Till that gets ruined.
Nope. No, because they're better at this than we are. Terry, there's a secret. You're actually a half clone. So ridiculous. I wish I could be in the room and just throw a book at Bruce Timm's head. The fuck's wrong with you? The fuck is wrong with you, man?
That should go over well. Well, if you ever meet him, you could ask him.
See, if they had started the fucking series with that bullshit, it would have failed. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody would have been like, genius.
Right.
And you know how they should have known. You know how they should have known? Spider Clone.
Right.
Nearly bankrupted Marvel. The final fucking after Image and everything else, the final nail in the coffin was this Spider Clone. Remember the Spider-Man all these years? Yep, clone. You fucking assholes. This is why when you're like, you excited for Young Justice? I'm like, no, don't give a shit.
I don't think I asked you if you were excited for that, but because I know you probably don't care, but I probably told you about it.
But this is
Should have been on
why.
one
It's this
podcast.
kind of stuff, man. Just fucking tell some cool stories. God, I hate that. I really hate it, man. Like that just ruined a cool character. I thought that's how you can get this fucking Mamma Mia. They can do something. Oh no, no, because he's a clone, and they're gonna fucking do that. It's like when they did the fucking Wolverine origin. Nobody goes, man, can't wait till they adapt that into a movie. Well, they
Right.
did. You know. Yeah, that was amazing. That's when I got out of reading Marvel comics. They did that, all that weird shit at the time. But Origin, that pissed me off. I was like, fuck this. Turns out Luke Skywalker is Rey's a quasi clone of Luke Skywalker that was DNA was taken in the clone. You see what I'm saying? You know how much fucking people will throw their fucking food at the fucking movie theater, dude. You know? It's such a bad idea. You had one chance in movies to make clones work, and they fucked it up with Star Wars.
Rob, I have something to tell you.
Hmm.
I'm a clone.
There's a complete waste of technology. You better
Thanks,
find the
buddy.
other Brandon and get his teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Stop picking on Brittany.
Okay, let's see. Hmm. Is that 8x5?
Yep.
Nice.
Why?
Because I'm asking.
Why? Why are you asking? What do you want to know?
Because you use up a good amount of the 8x5, so it doesn't seem like people are getting a small sketch. It seems like they're getting something.
Bro, they're getting
Right. So
the
I'm
deal.
saying,
I had a guy buy the last print, and he sent me a fucking message. He's like, "Yeah, man, I want a cable." I'm like, "I don't think you read the description. It's for a Final Fantasy VII character." He's like, "What? Any Final Fantasy?" I'm like, "No. Read the description, my friend. Final Fantasy VII." He's like, "Oh,
then what?
I should totally have read that." I'm like, "Yeah, nice guy, dude. You know, he wants a Sid, but I'm like, I'm sorry. That's why these things are dirt cheap. I mean, at some point, fairly soon, I'll have X-Men sketches. I'll probably move it to 30, just so I can make an extra $5 for supplies.
Mm-hmm.
I can take the 5 times the 10 prints or 15 prints, whatever it is, and fucking be like, okay, I can put that back into pen supplies, you know?
Right.
Since I'm running through pens a little bit more. But 30 plus $8 shipping for 2 prints and a fucking sketch is the best deal on the fucking internet.
You heard it here, folks. Best deal on the
I'm no
internet.
Billy Fowler though, but you know what I'm saying?
I like his stuff.
Yeah, he's a good artist.
I'd like a sketch from
You
him,
you
but I'd
you
want it
lobe
in my
him.
book.
You lobe his work.
It's unique.
Lobe.
Kyle's a big fan.
Kyle's a big fat bitch. He's the biggest bitch in the whole wide world.
I said he's a big fan, but all right. That works too.
Kyle's woo. No, he's a good artist. You put Loeb.
What, online?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't pay that much attention.
I noticed.
I mean, the message was conveyed that I'm a fan.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Why are you watching me, Rob?
I'm not. Kyle's fucking thing is in my feed, and then you reply to it, and he only has like 2 people who reply, so you're one of them.
No, I don't care. Just joking.
I wouldn't care too much if I were you. The conversation's not going to go well.
Okay.
Hey, what's up? New guy. Cow on the plane. That's funny. Moo. Instagram. What's up? Appreciate it. Appreciate the Instagram love. Appreciate it. We just drawing. I don't know the comedian's name. He's new to me, but he looks kind of like. You hear that? He looks like the guy from fucking Breaking Bad, the big dude, and he's got the yo mama joke. Your mama's so nasty, where he gets into these yo mama jokes with his mama. It's fucking hilarious. She's like, "Give me your best yo mama joke." He's like, "But ain't you my mama?" You'll say something about my mama, and then I'll say something about your mama. He's like, "But you ain't you is my mama, right?" It's hilarious. This is weird. Oh yeah, you don't. See, don't ruin the joke, Ash. I like you, Ash. You can't go ruining jokes, man. That's mean. I had to remove that. I don't know, man, dude. I got comedians who got it fucking. That's the hardest entertaining job there is, man. around giving the punchlines away. It's not even funny when you just give a punchline. Brandon got quiet.
I'm just
This must be
working on
drawing.
that Superman.
So he must be drawing. Red only gets that quiet when he's like, I'm gonna fuck it up.
Right? Yeah, it's about. I'm doing good on the cape. It's just coloring the blues because I'm just trying to get them right. So just making it try to look good. That way, when I do show it to you, whatever you say isn't like that shit. So sorry.
Ash, I'm gonna put you in timeout if you do it again. I like you. Please don't do it. Alright? I'm being nice. It's rude. He's gonna go into timeout. It's one of those things I got like respect about Joe Rogan, man. Like people start telling fucking punchlines to jokes. Even the comedian who do it. You want me to tell? No, no, it's your act. Don't give it away. Yeah. The, sm- the smooth, the smooth lines of the marker. Yeah, I'm always going back and forth on which one I use for this. Hmm. Well, I'm 90. I'm at the 99% mark now, and I'm gonna probably just sit down Monday and start working it out. But pretty certain I'm gonna ditch the novel part of Game Cave and just make it a comic. Instead of the game
Well,
magazine, but instead of the novel with pictures, it's gonna be like just a straight comic. And then to update the backers, what I'm gonna do is as I start building those pages, I'm gonna start posting them as a webcomic. Build a little Game Cave webcomic page
hmm
and start posting that there. I have to just think like beyond the concept of it all. It's like at the end of the day, what do you want to be known for, right? If I'm a comic artist and I'm writing books, it doesn't make much sense. So I can write my own comics, which I will be. I mean, that's what I'll be doing. But I'm just like, I just need to move on with that. And given the way I've been drawing everything, like this way, I can do it this way now. So it's gonna move on with life. But like I tried, I had a version of it, but whatever. The art's gonna sell it anyway, not the words. They're gonna be like, it looks cool. Great, buy it. Please. Not the acclaimed writer, that's not gonna
All right.
from the asshole that brought you late Kickstarters, Game Cave and Power Prince 4. Hmm.
Man. So a while back, I did just a couple logos and just quick drawings for this. How do I put this? This guy who grows things, right? And
Okay.
he contacted me
Oh,
for
you're
some
talking about
art.
the weed guy.
Yeah. So
Okay.
he contacted me for some art, which I was like, fine, easy money for me to do, whatever. Little for their dab mats, wherever you put your glass stuff on,
Mm-hmm.
right? A lot of stuff I don't know anything about, but I was like, all right, sure, whatever. And he paid me good money, paid me cash right away, like really good. And he was a really nice guy. I mean, I never had any problems with him. He wasn't what I thought, those type of people to be, just not knowing. But I hadn't heard from him in a while, and I was like, oh, it'd be nice if he hit me up so I could do maybe a quick design for some cash. And out of nowhere, he messaged me. He's like, hey, I don't know if you heard, because we know the same tattoo artist. I got rolled. So, hey, if you could hit me back with the same number, I'll explain to you if you ever want to hear the story. I'm like, okay. But,
Roll while he's in
I don't know
jail.
I don't know what a safe number is. No, he's not in jail right now. He got arrested, I guess. And I guess I'm sure there'll be a court date coming
Why
up
doesn't he
because
just
he just
move to
got arrested.
California or
But he got,
Colorado?
you ready for this? So he's like, hey, I don't want to explain to everybody what happened, but you could look up the Surprise, which is the town he lives in over here, their police Facebook, and it'll have all the details.
Hmm.
So I knew he had like he was making a lot of money. Like he was selling to dispensaries and all kind of stuff. And I could tell the guy made a lot of money. He had like two big houses, whatever. But
He got too big.
yeah, so they located, let's see, approximately, this is what they got, 645 marijuana plants with an estimated yield of approximately 213 pounds of marijuana, right? And then some other stuff.
Okay.
That's an estimated street value of $714,000.
Hmm.
And also they confiscated $13,000 in cash there.
Oh, well.
Damn.
It's a useless thing to make it legal. I don't smoke. I don't give a shit.
Right.
But I find the whole thing to just be a giant racket.
Oh yeah. I
You know,
mean,
it's
I don't do it.
ridiculous.
I don't care. But hearing from like
Every
a friend,
motherfucker who was involved with Enron should be in jail. Fuck.
Right.
These get,
Like,
like this
I got
nonsense.
I have friends who their kids have like seizures, and they have to go through the government to get it, and it's like what they spend paying the government for the oil or whatever it is the
It's a big rip off, dude.
it's like
I
it's
know
like $500
my
compared to like
my
twenty
neighbor had
dollars here.
MS when I was a kid. Now my cousin
Uh-huh.
has it. She had MS, and it fucking made her life tolerable. And I'm like, that's a shitty fucking. I had a crazy dream last night. I dreamed I had Parkinson's. My hand was shaking and shit.
Uh-huh.
That's not cool. And I'm like,
Right.
oh fuck, and that shit helps, So there you go. But this is just so ridiculous, man. So
Yeah.
archaic. It's like I've lived in countries where it was legal way before. It didn't hurt their, it's not causing, those aren't causing the problems.
Right.
So whatever, man. You know, let him pay his taxes on it. That's what this comes about. Find a way for him to pay the taxes on it, so you guys get your cut. But like, look at the. I mean, this is the oldest fucking argument,
Right.
so stupid. I went dark too quick. Yeah.
But like fuck, like
And you're like, I just wanted to draw some maps.
right. Like it was an easy,
Yeah.
you know.
And now, like, you're being subpoenaed.
Nah.
He made you the patsy.
Right.
It was Brandon. He made me do it.
No, every time like he'd message me and it says I was like, yep, that looks fine. I'm just a guy drawing some art for his thing. I have no actual touching of the hand of any of that bullshit. Real nice guy. Sucks because then he was really big into like animals and uh, donated at the shelters, and he was big on rescuing animals, and brought me tacos at Backyard Taco, and
Backyard
also
taco.
also brought my dog a chew toy
Oh.
one time. Yeah, he's a nice guy. He loves dogs. Ah, dang, what is that? What is that red smearing? Oh well. I mean, not my concern.
Could have been. He could have got you in on that.
Nah, I would never get involved in any of that stuff. I mean, he one time said, "Hey, if you wanted extra money, like he said, trimming or something." I'm like, dude, I don't know anything about that life, and I don't really want to. I go,
Yeah.
I don't care what
I
you
fear
do, but
jail. I'm a pussy.
right,
Yeah, I've watched Shawshank Redemption a million fucking times. I'm not living that life. Not doing it. Not doing it.
right. Yeah, I was just like, nah, I'm good. Thank you for the offer. If you need some more mats drawn or whatever, sure. But all that other stuff, I'm not. Mm. What's his character's name again?
Vincent.
Vincent. And this is from Final Fantasy VII.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I did say Loeb about that.
I know what you said.
I believed you. I just opened up Instagram, and Kyle had liked what I said.
Hmm.
Those Prime One Studio statues are so fucking dope.
The turtle ones.
Uh, uh, they did do a Turtles one, but I think they're the ones who also did the that X-Men one you posted a video of a while back.
The Sentinel.
We, yeah,
No,
I
but
think
which
they
one are
did
you
that one.
talking about?
Oh, I was one looking at their Beast Wars one.
Oh, Beast Wars sucks.
Shut up. And their Flashpoint
Sorry, I
Batman.
don't want to see a robot turn into a gorilla. I don't give a shit.
Right. Well, their Flashpoint Batman they posted is so badass. Like it just looks so good. I wish I could afford that statue. That's probably like $2,000, something crazy. But their statues look so fucking good. Just the detail and just the Evangelion one is pretty dope with the little city as the base.
You know, if they did that Sentinel one, it was pretty awesome.
I gotta check, but I think they did. I think it was a while ago though. They've just been cranking out. Let's see.
Oh yeah, Vincent. Is there? I had a bunch of Final Fantasy VII prints, so I offered them with a sketch of a Final Fantasy VII character. So they can choose the character. Sold out. Does
Uh,
my friends? No, does Brandon? No, Brandon doesn't stream. We don't let Brandon stream. Brandon's working on just finishing his work on time.
XM Studios did that one you liked with the bishop and
Yeah, that shit was
Sentinel and
awesome.
everything. Yeah, they did this Magneto one
I'm
that
very picky when it comes to statues, dude. Like they gotta get the
did you ever
shapes just right.
I wonder if you ever seen the Magneto one where he's sitting there holding like Cerebro's helmet
No, but
and
you can save the links and put them in a show document. We can go over that stuff.
I will and I'll also put in Prime One Studio.
It'll be
A whole
next
bunch
week
of
though.
them.
This week is a gaming cast.
I got time. Oh, what I eventually need. You know, how I said I was going to ask you for something.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I just need a 3/4 view of Nightmare Batman, like his face, like a high res photo, or whatever high res photos of that Nightmare Batman, and also
You can dig that up. Just look up
I
a
can't I
statue.
can't I can't find the high res photos from like the
Why?
movie.
Why do you need a photo?
Well, first off, because I'm asking you to do it for me, and I'll tell you why. Because one, you're really good at finding stuff that people can't find. Two, in May, uh, tattoo guy owes me for a tattoo, and so I'm getting a tattoo done, and I like the
Uh,
Nightmare Batman, and I like Jared Leto's Joker, and I want Batman and Joker.
uh,
Yeah, that's what I like. I like the look of
uh,
Nightmare Batman a lot. It's Elseworlds. And I like the Jared Leto Joker without the tattoos. I'm gonna have him not put the tattoos on.
Poor Brandon.
I like the look. Doesn't mean it's better. Doesn't mean Jared Leto was better than Heath Ledger, but I like the look.
Did I say any of that? I just said, I'm sorry.
Whatever. I don't care. You don't have to like it.
I know. Thank you for that.
Anyways, so I will send you the kind of the picture that I found, and then I would need the high res version.
High res, not high reser.
Yeah,
Higher res, a higher res.
high res.
Reser's not a word.
I'm still having a little trouble also talking with my all
Mm,
my new fillings,
mm-hmm. With your
and
marble mouth?
it's made with my front teeth. It's different now talking with them completely closed, and there's no.
Yeah, it changes your whole jaw, right?
Yeah, so it's all different. And
Yeah.
it's nicer when I smile now. You know, I'm not like I'm going around smiling, but I don't feel embarrassed that I have this fucking gap. But I noticed this week when I've been talking, it's different the way I'm pronunciating, the way I'm
Like, does
talking.
it affect your typing? Like lobe?
No, that was just typing in the phone. Put
It's waiting for
lobe.
you to go. It's affecting my typing too for some reason, huh?
No, that's me not. It's an Instagram comment. I don't care.
I know. That's why I
The
don't
point.
grab or not to you. But
The
I'll make
point
fun of
was
you
to get
here.
it clear across.
That's what here's for.
Hey, did you know that Terry McGinnis was a clone?
I know now. G.I. Jose.
And then eventually, I want to get these old tattoos I have on my right shoulder lasered down so they can be covered up.
Mm.
That I got when I was 18 that I don't like.
You must like pain, dude.
It doesn't hurt that bad. It's really not. But moving forward, like my forearms, I want my tattoos to be more realistic in a sense. Next time you get another haircut, I'm bashing on you so hard.
There's no difference. Sorry, haircut is
Okay.
not the same as a fucking tattoo, bro.
Hey, so there's this guy. I don't know how I'm gonna get a picture of him, but in the volleyball league, right? He looks like a blonde version of you. Like literally, like, and that's not a knock on you. I'm just saying this guy, same haircut, glasses, jawline, everything. I mean, this guy looks like he could be like your bastard brother. Like he's just a blonde
I
version of
have a
you.
bastard brother.
All
I'm
right,
a
well,
bastard, actually. I'm the bastard brother. Thanks, man.
okay, well, the one that you never knew about. Okay, this guy, I was like, I saw him,
Joke's on you.
and
I believe my biological father lives in Phoenix.
okay, well then this guy possibly could be your brother because I looked at him. I'm like Jessica. I was like, who is that guy? She's like, he looks just like Rob. I'm like, I know, right? She's like, yeah, it's weird. It's like blonde Rob. It's like
I'm
alternate version
I'm
Rob.
multiplying. Hmm.
It's alternate costume Rob. But yeah, I'll see if I can snap a picture one time without him seeing me snap a picture of him because that'd be weird. Uh, Cow, I do not stream, but you can find my stuff on Instagram at Lead
Oh,
Heavy,
I
Lead Heavy.
answered that
Links
question
are
20 minutes
below.
ago.
I know you said no. You said I don't allow him to stream, but you did not say where they could find me.
All the information.
And also, if you're on the header of this YouTube page, I'm the kingpin looking guy. That is me. I'm almost part of the team. Almost. One day. Is he like a demon?
Yeah, something like that.
Are you gonna go see Ghost in the Shell?
I'm gonna wait for reviews, dude.
I don't know when that comes out. I'm gonna look
If
that up.
if the reviews are piss poor, I'll just watch The Matrix over again. Yeah. A lot of
Ghost.
those are shot for shot. Shots from the anime in the first Matrix film. Right down to the watermelons, bro.
Let's see when it comes out. March 31st. I mean, it looks cool. Not
Okay.
as far
Okay,
as
does it
like
mean anything?
right. Doesn't mean anything. I know. I'm just saying like the imagery looks cool, but we shall see.
You've yet to see one live action anime adaptation work.
Right.
What is my dog doing? It's fucking 1 a.m.
Is
Give me a
that her
second.
barking?
Well, someone's breaking into the house. You know what
Oh,
happened. Give me a minute.
yes.
Help! Help! No, I'm fine.
Right. I'll call 911 for
It
you.
was
The,
Brandon! Like, I'll just throw
the,
that one.
right, just one last, just to confuse everybody.
He's the
I don't
weed
even know. I
kingpin
don't even.
of Phoenix.
I don't even know your new address, so I can't even be like, help him. Well, where's he? Where's his address? Shit. The streets are real snowy.
Not now.
I
Everything's
know. I'm
melted.
just,
It was the Weed King. The Mander Kid. The man. The Mander Kid.
So what was the dog barking about?
It's a guy out there putting stuff in his truck, you know.
Uh,
People work odd hours. So. She got a cookie for doing her job.
I expect cookies at the con. When I do something good, I get a cookie.
You know, you can treat yourself.
Fuck that.
The only thing I'm gonna be doing at the con in terms of breaking my diet is we'll go to that barbecue place you like. We'll see.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll see.
Oh, you won't like it. I'm sure
We'll
because I like
see
it, you'll
how it
fucking hate it.
measures up. We'll see.
It's called Gilly's Barbecue.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Is Ash still in here, or is he on timeout?
I didn't put him on timeout.
Oh,
Hope he doesn't think. Like, look, I asked him not to do something. He did something. I got annoyed. You know. I move on. I don't hold grudges and get all pissed off and shit. You know. He's welcome to talk. I like Ash, but I have limits. You know. And I think I'm pretty good at stating them, even to you. Like when you like do art things I don't want you to do, I say don't do that, and then you do it. I'm like, why did you do that? Well, I just thought. I'm like, um,
Ash is here. Ash, you live in Vegas, right? I'm
yeah,
pretty
he
sure.
knows the
Yeah.
fucking area.
Ash, do you ever go eat at Gilly's Barbecue? Let's see what it says.
Did you ever see that remake of Fright Night they put in Vegas? It was
With
with
the guy who
Anton,
died.
yeah, Anton Yelton. It was actually pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah, it wasn't bad. I seen. I think I saw the ending when they're in like the basement and he's trying to kill the dude. And
Mm.
it's been a while, but I'm pretty sure I've seen either most of it or the whole thing. But yeah, it wasn't bad. Waiting for Ash to let me know if he's eaten or likes Gilly's barbecue.
Go check the Yelp reviews. -2. Only people from Phoenix would like this food.
Right. Only people who never eat barbecue.
Is it saucy, or do you get like just like the prime rib with a pickle?
Yeah, it's next to Treasure Island. I like it. You can get. I get the short rib, and then their. I like their macaroni, real cheesy, real good. And their short rib just falls off the bone. And I put a lot of sauce on it, but not a lot, but like
Mm-hmm.
extra.
Mm-hmm.
But I like it. I indulge in it when I'm there. I don't eat a lot of barbecue hardly ever, so when I do, I eat it when I'm in Vegas that once a year.
No, we'll find out. We'll find out how it stacks up.
Okay. Yeah, he said, yeah, it was pretty good from what I recall, but it was a while ago. I don't eat at Famous Dave's Barbecue. Sucks. Yeah, I don't eat at Famous Dave's either. They got a couple of them out here, and I ate there one time, and it was dry and gross. But Ash said it was pretty good from what he recalls. So if you don't like it, you can blame Ash.
No, I'll blame you. Thank you.
I know. I know this.
I know where to place the blame. I think that one's done. Alrighty. It took 30 minutes longer than I planned, but figures. D. Okay, folks, I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream here and then load her back up in about 10 minutes. And I got another one to do. Let's see, do I draw? Where's. Oh, here we go. We'll draw the Aerith next. And then we got another Tifa. So Aerith will be next. Vincent. Vincent's done.
I might hop back on in a little bit, but I need to do some cleaning real quick for a bit and laundry. So
Good for you. All right,
if I
thanks for hanging out,
if I
Brandon.
don't if I don't call back, I'm busy.
Okay, whatever. All right, everybody, I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Peace.